Hello everybody, this is Dark Nova here, getting back to more Trails from Zero. When last we left off, we took down some Mafia groupies and stopped the super war between the Saber Vipers and the Testaments. And now we're gonna go actually do some stuff. Looks like you had another rough month. Keep up the good work. It's fine, I'm used to it already. Anyway, I'll be counting on you for the payment again. Sure thing, I'll transfer it to you via the IBC. I feel partially responsible given that I assigned your request, but maybe you should consider reducing your workload just a teensy bit, don't you think? Poor Shizuku must be feeling lonely without Daddy by her side. I know, I'm sorry. I know I said I wouldn't bring this up again. Oh, that reminds me. HQ just contacted me again. They keep bugging me to get you to accept the offer. Are they seriously still at it? I've rejected their offer numerous times already. I wish they'd give up. Can you blame them? They're desperately searching for someone with the qualifications to fill the gaping hole left by Cassius Bright's resignation. Didn't you two train under the same master? You're basically equals when you look at your stats with the guild. So hurry up and accept already. Oh, so he's another one of the S-rank bracers? Damn. While that may be true on paper, we're completely different people. Unlike Cassius, I haven't solved any conflicts on an international scale. I can't help but feel that the people are overstating my achievements. I honestly don't feel like I have the qualifications to be his proper successor. Oh, phooey. You and I both know that isn't true. Didn't you resolve that thing out in Remiferia? The prince himself presented you with the Medal of Honors, so isn't that enough of an indication of your qualifications? I didn't truly resolve the issue. I may have prevented the immediate disaster, but the masterminds responsible are still out there. I had planned to refuse the medal anyway. Gosh, Arios, you're such a stick in the mud, aren't you? Come on, accepting that promotion will drop your workload a little bit. You've done over 100 requests this month. For ADO's sake, that's friggin' inhuman! And I don't feel like I bit off more than I could chew. International travel has become far easier with the increased frequency of the train and flight services. And besides, aren't two bracers transferring here? My workload is going to reduce regardless. Oh, you mean those kitties? Yeah, they're not bad. I see a lot of potential in them. I trust them far more than the special sports section guys, that's for sure. Oh, wow, bitch. How about that? Oh, would you speak of the devil? Come on in, we're upstairs. On the second floor? Gotcha. Thanks for having us. Oh. Oh yeah, it's our peeps. Holy smokes, Arios is here too? Oh. They completely butchered Estelle and Joshua's portraits. Holy crap. Oh, what a relief. I'm glad to see you here. Haha, it's nothing more than a mere coincidence. I haven't seen the two of you in about 3 months, so it's good to see you're doing well. I was in for real shock when I found out that you were actually transferring to our branch. I'm glad you two are here. Crossbell's bad boys are about to get the spanking of a lifetime. We may be good, but we're not that good. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations. I think it's time we got down to business. Estelle Bright, Senior Bracer. Joshua Bright, likewise. Officially reporting for duty at the Crossbell branch of the Bracer Guild. Afternoon of the Wolves. They freaking massacred my boys. They just annihilated their freaking portraits. Holy crap. Those portraits look so bad now. Chief sure is late. It's almost time for our regular morning meeting to start too. I really don't think we can begin the meeting without him. I would have slept in if I knew this was how it was gonna roll. Days like this are best spent waking up at noon and then hitting up Barker for some good times. Textbook example of a slacker. Sorry I'm late, everyone. Morning, Chief. Good afternoon, or good morning. Do you want to go ahead and start the meeting? No need. Just got a call from the department. You guys have been assigned to a special mission today. Congrats. What kind of mission? Something smells fishy about that. Is it similar to the previous one? I don't know the details. Just head to the department. Your client will be waiting for you there. Police headquarters, 3rd floor. I can't believe that jackass has the balls to call us here again. What kind of bitching awaits us this time? Well, actually, I was informed that we have guests waiting for us. I think it's safe to say he didn't call us here to complain. I have a sinking feeling he'll find a reason to scold us regardless. I know what you mean. We can't let it get to us, though. Lloyd Bannings reporting in. The special support section has arrived. Come in. Excuse us. Oh, I recognize that uniform. Crossbow Guardian Force, right? Oh, hell! Oh my! Is that how you greet an old acquaintance, Randy Orlando? Care to elucidate me on any hidden meanings behind that outburst of yours? Oh, you've got it all wrong. I was just excited to see you again. Do you two know each other? Your reaction is that of a man with a guilty conscience. Ahem. Show some respect, you four. This here is Lieutenant Colonel Sonia Bales, the Deputy Commander of the CGF. Deputy Commander of the Guardian Force? Please forgive our misbehavior. Lieutenant Colonel is one of the higher ranks in the military chain of command. She's that distinguished? Oh, you have no freaking idea. She is the CGF second in command, after all. Taking in her charisma and expertise, hell, she might as well be in charge. Eddie's detective. You're the special support section, correct? Yes, ma'am. Have you come here to submit a support request, perhaps? Don't get your hopes up, rookies. You greenhorns better realize how big an honor it is to meet the Deputy Commander. Deputy Director Pierre, allow me to handle it from here. But... Understood. I'll leave it in your capable hands, ma'am. Thank you. Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Sonia Bales, Deputy Commander of the Crossbow Guardian Force. I came here to ask the Special Support Section to lend us your expertise on a particular matter. Let me begin with a brief overview of the situation. An investigation of monster attacks? Correct, Detective. Several locations throughout Crossville have reported similar cases of monster attacks over the past month. We wish to cooperate with you to investigate this matter. Wait just a moment, please. These incidents were all reported outside of Crossville City? Yes. Do you take issue with that? No, ma'am. Not at all. Excuse me, ma'am. An investigation was already conducted by the CGF, correct? Is there anything left for us to investigate at this point? Yes, plenty in fact. Too many questions remain unanswered. Write these off as ordinary monster attacks. As much as I hate to admit, our investigators have hit a dead end. Therefore, I'm hoping that a different point of view is what the investigation needs. A different point of view. A trained detective, to be exact. One that will differ greatly from a guardsman's. You might be wondering, why come to us, of all people? A valid question. I could have just as easily sought the help of the renowned 1st Division. Well, I would love to introduce you to them. Shut up, Pierre. But as you know, they are preoccupied with their duties. As you can see, a number of unforeseen circumstances have led us to seeking the aid of the Triple S. Are there any objections? No, ma'am. We'll gladly accept your request and aid you in your ongoing investigation. You've given us a brief rundown of the situation, and it'll be hard to begin without concrete facts. Seeker, hand it to them. Yes, ma'am. Here you are. Oh, thank you. Huh? Could she be? Is everything okay? I'm fine. My apologies. I can't help but feel like I've seen her somewhere before. Monster damage report. This is a detailed report? Yes, it appears to be a case report from the CGF. Correct. We've written all of our findings thus far in that report. Please begin your investigation as soon as you finish reviewing the case file. Doing so will eliminate unwanted bias from your work. I see. In that case, we'll be going as soon as possible. We'll leave it in your capable hands. Well, I suppose we'll have to excuse ourselves for now. We'll establish a direct line of communication with the Triple S, so don't hesitate to contact us if you make a breakthrough. Roger. My apologies for the disturbance, Deputy Director. No, not at all. Feel free to drop by my office anytime. Looks like you're a bit more comfortable with your current work, Randy. Well, I'd say the work here is more thrilling than staring at the border and doing drills all day. Good to know. I'm glad my efforts to transfer you were worth it. Let's head out, Tinker. Yes, ma'am. Phew, man oh man. Was she your superior back in the Guardian Force, Randy? You You got that right. Sonia wasn't my direct boss, though. She just gave me a bunch of tips and pointers for our training and drill sessions. Don't let her gorgeous looks fool you. That lady will make you piss your pants if you cross her. Knowing Randy, it's probable this terrible attitude towards life set her off on multiple occasions. I can absolutely see that happening. He has a knack for getting in trouble with women. On that note, you know the girl that was accompanying the deputy director, Randy? Didn't ring a bell. Would have remembered a cutie like her. I bet a pretty mirror she's in the Tangram Gate division with CGF. Those guys assist Deputy Commander Bales with her work. Oh, Lloyd, my friend, you seem to have taken quite a fancy towards this girl. Tell me, Lloyd, was it love at first sight? Well... What? No, it was nothing like that. I just had a strange feeling that I'd met her somewhere before. Ahem! Oh, right. How long do you rookies plan to take up space in my precious office to spew your poisonous dribble all over the floor? Don't tell me. Is this a plot by that good-for-nothing Sergei to have you come here and humiliate me? No, sir, definitely not. You do a good enough job of that all on your own. Sorry, sir, please excuse us. Go on, get out of here. I think that every single one of you ignored my kind advice. You should know full well what's about to come, don't you? Well, the hell you implying? Whatever, enjoy that little investigation of yours out in the wilderness. I'm sure it'll be a fun little camping trip. Why don't we transfer your entire team to the Guardian Force while we're at it? We can boot that damn Sergei out along with you. Annoying. If you'll please excuse us. Jeez, that jackass sure know how to get on my nerves. I wish I had earplugs on hand. And again, I suppose we were being disrespectful in front of him. However, that doesn't warrant his condescendingly vulgar tone with us. Let's just forget about him, guys. Arguing will get us nowhere. Let's head back and go through the report in more detail. We can get started once we've decided on the direction of our investigation. Right, I get the impression these attacks weren't from ordinary monster. The culprit behind these attacks certainly seems enigmatic. Alright. Summary. Monster damage report. Recently, several locations in Crossbell State were attacked by unidentified monsters. The Guardian Force has performed an investigation in an attempt to evaluate the incidents. 3 cases have been reported. The suspects in each case are wolf-like monsters. The following 3 pages detail each case. Armorica Village. Date and time, 3 weeks ago. Night. Location, entire village area. Damages. The damage was discovered in the morning, says village chief. All families suffered damage to their crops and livestock. Eyewitnesses, none. All villagers asleep. Other evidence. Various canine prints were discovered inside the village. No similar prints found in areas outside the village. 2. St. Ursula Medical College. Date and time, 1 week ago. Night. Location, hospital premises. Damage. 1 medical intern was attacked and wounded by an invading pack of monsters. Found by hospital staff in the morning. Eyewitnesses. Injured witness saw black wolf-like monsters. Other evidence. None found near the scene of attack. Statement was vague and possibly inaccurate. 3. Maine's Mining Village. Date and time, 2 days ago. 10 p.m. Location, in front of the inn. Damages. 1 miner heading home was injured by a pack of monsters. A colleague rushed to his aid. Eyewitnesses. Townspeople saw escaping wolves. Other evidence. Prints discovered near the scene that resembles those found in Armorica Village. The mining equipment in this town was damaged for a 3rd time. Patrols may be necessary. This is worse than I thought. So it really is happening everywhere. It's strange that the media hasn't reported anything on it yet. Now that you mention it, they don't exactly sound like your average monster attacks, do they? Do we know whether or not these wolf-like monsters are indigenous to Crossbell? It's hard to say. They did find paw prints all over the different scenes, though. At this point, it's hard to deny that they actually exist. The Guardian Force still hasn't physically seen the monsters, though, right? That's a little disconcerting. Well, we know one thing for sure. They're pretty damn sly if they manage to outsmart the CGF. I mean, shouldn't they have hired some kind of hunter to track them down instead? Probably so. I'm not certain whether our chances of solving this case are particularly high. Lloyd, what's the matter? Did that ace detected light bulb of yours start flickering again? No, I was just thinking. Why don't we treat these attacks as we would any other investigation? Usually that would lead us to the culprit, right? The Deputy Commander did say she wanted a detective's perspective. Should we search for clues as per usual? Well, yeah, and if we treat this series of attacks as one solitary case, who would be our culprit? Obviously those wolf-like monsters the report mentioned, right? And you know how wolves work, they move in packs. That's true, but with that in mind, what would the profile and motive of the culprit be? I'll pass on that one. Oh, I see what you're aiming at. You're trying to make us realize that we can't answer these questions relying solely on the reports we received. Exactly. More intelligent monsters usually stay away from populated areas. If the motive was hunger, the medical college would be the last place they would look for food. There has to be some truth that explains their seemingly irrational behavior. That's a valid point, and it's theoretically sound as well, if I may add. I suppose the objective of our investigation has been decided then? I think so. First, we visit the affected areas and gather information from eyewitnesses and any potential victims. That should provide us with additional insight into the reports at the very least. Right. Every little clue and lead we find will go towards helping the Guardian Force. Phew, that's a relief. And here I thought we'd be spending the day blindly hunting monsters in the mountains. So, Lloyd, where do you suggest we head first? Let's see. How about we start with Armorica Village, the first area that was attacked? Considering the Armorica report was the most detailed, maybe we'll be able to gather enough clues to start building a profile of the monsters. That sounds like a good start. Armorica Village is northeast of Crossville City, right? Yeah. Taking the orbital bus near the east exit is probably going to be our best bet. Needless to say, this is our first mission outside of the city. We don't know what we're heading into, so let's make sure we leave well prepared. You said it, man. We should double check the available support requests just to be safe. We should, and we shall. And now we are. Alright, overdue book retrieval. We're running into a problem here at the library. People are checking out books and not returning them when they are due. Please help me retrieve them. Alright, so we gotta go to Morge's Bakery. They're recruiting new people to help us implement a new service here at the IBC. If you have Seepeth on hand, can we please have a moment of your time? We ask for your assistance. Require speak to Lan Fei at the IBC front desk. IBC front desk, huh? I don't know where that would even be. Wouldn't be Genten, would it? No. IBC. IBC. Huh, I don't even know what that... Oh, right up there. Okay. Okay, so up here and to the right. Yeah, gotta get those freaking detective points. To get that good stuff. Hello and welcome to the International Bank of Crossbell. Oh, now this is a surprise. It's been quite some time. It's been quite some while, hasn't it, Miss McDowell? Huh? Are you acquainted, Ellie? Hello, Lan Fei. Indeed, it has been a while. This is our first encounter since you returned from your studies abroad. Oh, yes, that reminds me. Would you like me to inform Miss Croy of your arrival? She's currently overseeing Miss Lam's operations, but I'm sure she'd rush back if I notify her of your arrival. I'm glad to see that Belle's still keeping herself busy. That's okay, though. I'm not here to discuss anything important with her today. I'll visit another day when I have the chance. Is that so? I'll send her your regards, then. Didn't know you had connections within the IBC, huh? Yeah, you seem pretty close to each other, too. She continues to uphold her image of a noble lady. I can hear you, you know. Aren't we here to get work done, Lloyd? Oh, yeah. You're right, we are. Totally forgot about that. Please, allow me to introduce ourselves. We're members of the CPD Special Support Section. I believe we received requests from the IBC for help. Oh, is that what this is all about? My apologies. I'll explain the details to you immediately. Great, thank you. You may have read about it in the finance section already. The IBC will soon be offering a new service to exchange Seepeth. Essentially, our service will allow patrons to exchange Seepeth at a higher rate than the average market value. So you're offering to cough up more dough than your average everyday shop? I gotta hand it to you, that's pretty nifty. The service's purpose is to amass large reservoirs of Seepeth due to the scarcity of natural septium. The IBC is unparalleled when it comes to designing simple yet effective services. You flatter us. However, to counteract theft and Seepeth counterfeiting, we've limited the services to IBC members for the time being. We're trying to expand the service to be able to store Seepeth in our terminals. We'd like for you to participate in the beta testing of the service, hence the request. Sounds good. What exactly do we need to do? Great. First things first. Please take this card with you. IBC primary card. I'll guide you through it, so please follow my instructions. Just so you know, you'll need to exchange a specific amount of Seepeth. 30 of each type of Seepeth should be sufficient. 30 of each type? Got it. Sounds cool. Let's give it a spin. Oh, by the way, there's no requirement to deposit them all at the same time. We can deposit small portions. We can deposit small portions of it while we take a break from other requests. Cool. Use the Lan Fei and select exchange, and exchange to perform an exchange. Okay. we've managed to exchange 30 of each secret type. Just one moment, please. Hello, this is the reception desk. I'd like to convert 30 of each type receipt within the mirror, please. Oh, right. Okay, I see. Yes, understood. I've confirmed the transaction with our employees at the exchange terminal. There was an incident where an employee confused Earth and space secrets, but the transaction was reversed. Here's hoping things will run smoothly from now on. I'm guessing they've got a bit more hands-on experience now. I'm glad we're able to be of service to you. Oh, of course. You've been an immense help. It's not much, but please, take this as a token of our appreciation. A rather generous reward. But that's not all. You can keep using the VIP card I gave you earlier. Our special guests. You're our special guests. So you may continue to use our exchange service as you please. Please consider this another token of our appreciation. Are you sure about this? Isn't this too much? Is this supposed to be a service meant for IBC members only? You're telling me we're getting these awesome perks all thanks to L here? I highly doubt that's the reason why. Lanfei, you're not giving us special treatment because of our relationship, right? Of course not. Please visit us again if there's anything I can assist you with in the future. Okay, now we go. Alright, so. And I need to go to the library and the admin district. Yup, it's been doing a good job. Thanks again. You've been a great help, Chief. This kind of algorithm is especially challenging. I've not seen you in some time, Chief. I recognize that voice. Oh, well, if it isn't Tio. How are you doing these days? Chief, is this man your boss? That is correct. He is my direct boss and the chief of the Orbital Staff Development Division. He specializes in orbital networks and behaves as the head of the Epstein Foundation's Crossbelt branch. I suppose you could call him my supervisor. Everything appears to be running smoothly at the new division of the CPD. I'm quite relieved to see you doing well. But why don't you ever come by to deliver your reports, Tio? I'm really worried about you. Is that the official explanation behind your gracious delivery of an orbital staff and weapon? Of an orbital staff to the weapon shop for me? You know, now that I think about it, Wendy mentioned that somebody from the Foundation drops by pretty frequently. Well, you see, that's a perfectly reasonable explanation for that. Ah, crap, this is bad. Tio's definitely mad at me now. But how can you expect me to leave a child to their own devices in a city like this? Your behavior is suspicious, Chief. What could you possibly mean? Please refrain from secretly leaving new equipment for me at different locations. I am not trying to participate in a scavenger hunt. Okay, Tio, I understand. And I'm terribly sorry, okay? Please don't be upset with me. It's precisely your behavior at times like this that upsets me, Chief. You're right, I get it now. Aren't you being too harsh, Tio? I'm unable to help it. I am irritated beyond comprehension. You have no reason to be irritated, though. Stop acting like a child. If you don't want people to treat you as a child, stop acting like one, Tio. Library? No, this is the admin building. Or the city hall. Ah, we're at City Hall Library. Hi again, Uncle Miles. Ah, Lloyd, it's good to see you. Have you come to borrow more books? Actually, we're here for your request. I believe you sent a request to the Triple S for help, right? You were asking to help locate and retrieve some overdue books. By golly, you're right. I did submit a request like that, didn't I? Let's get to it, shall we? Allow me to explain the deets. Yeah, of course. Great, I'll get to it then. We've had several cases of people forgetting to return their books. I'd like for you to locate and return these books to me. Understood. Doesn't sound too bad to me. Sure, do you have their addresses? Yep, that information is tied to their library cards. Give me a moment to bring it up for you. Faye, who lives in Valheim Apartments on West Street. Clarissa from Acacia Apartments on East Street. Raymond from the CPD headquarters in the admin district. Raymond? Stop embarrassing us. I'm sorry, Uncle. I wasn't expecting someone from the force to lack punctuality. Don't worry about it. I'm just hoping that the reader was engrossed by the contents of their book and forgot to return it on time. I sense that your hopes are highly unlikely. This rotten world is filled with people who are lazy to their cores. What the hell are you looking at me like that for? No reason. Anyway, our objective is clear. We'll return those books for you ASAP. Great, thank you. Please return to me once you've collected all 3 books. I'm counting on you, Lloyd. So Valheim, Acacia, and the PD right here. How's it going, Detective Raymond? Oh, it's Triple S guys. Got some business at the HQ to tend to? Hey, I'll admit, you got guts playing dumb like this. But the real culprit here is you! What? Randy, cool it with the pranks, okay? It wasn't even clever. Oh, come on, I'm a police officer, aren't I? I had to pull out that line at least once in my life, you know? What's he going on about? I'm sorry about that, Detective Raymond. We're here because of a request from the library. You wouldn't happen to have an overdue library book, would you? Oh, crap, now that you mention it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have one. Yeah, yeah. So, Detective Raymond, did you, lose the book or something? No, I don't think so. Why the uncertainty then? I'll go look for it. Yes, found it. This is the one. Phew, thank goodness. Really left us in suspense there, Raymond. Anyway, why check out this particular book? Isn't this book about historic female figures who have accomplished outstanding deeds? Yeah, well, I thought it was a photo album with a bunch of hot chicks from across the continent. When I found out it wasn't what I thought it was, I kind of just left it in my drawer and forgot about it. I don't think the library is the right place to search for that kind of book. Well, we've got the book back, so all's well that ends well. We appreciate your cooperation, Detective Raymond. Anytime, guys. God damn it, Raymond. Bastard. Some chests floating around here somewhere, huh? In here, perhaps. What? It's morning already? Let me sleep in just a few more minutes. Out of here, you alcoholic bitch. Hold it, you brats! What business do you have past here? Huh? What's this? A police badge? These the punks that caught Fabio and the others? Hold on a sec, you're messing with me, right? They're just a bunch of rookies, aren't they? Pretty safe to assume this building belongs to the Mafia. I think we should leave. It's a bad idea to provoke them. How do you get to half these freaking chests, man? I literally just came here already. I need to get those passionate rouges. But not until I get the extra money. The actual extra money. In order to freaking do that, I think I need to try and go open up one of, what's her name? Ellie's. One of Ellie's slots. But I can't because I have no fire secret. Because reasons. Our brand new service release Urban covers. We got all new training designs in stock, so please check them out. Danger Orange. Ooh, scary. But not what we are looking for here today. We are going to West Street. And still not knowing how to hell to get this damn chest. Probably going to be another thing outside of the Geofront. We need to go to Belheim Apartments, which are down here. Yes. Looking for a one Miss Faye. Doesn't seem like Faye is in right now. I guess I'll just ask this girl then. Excuse me, aren't you one of Faye's daughters? I'm surprised. You and Wendy don't look alike at all. Huh? Oh, you're her friend, right? Oh, you still remember me? Actually, I wanted to ask your dad a quick question if he's around. Is he at work or something? Oh, Dad, he's off on a business trip. He won't be back for another 2 months. Sounds like we're out of luck then. Yeah, I'm not about to start going through his stuff without permission. Are you guys looking for something? Yes, we're here to retrieve a book your father borrowed from the library. Do you recall any mentions of it? Is it the one I'm reading right now? How if I take a look at it? I can check to see if it is. Sure. Nancy retrieved the book and held it out for Lloyd to see. It's got a stamp from the library. That's probably the one. Oh, phooey. Geez, Dad, I can't believe you'd leave on a forever long trip without returning your book. Sorry about that, mister. Do you mind taking the book in for me? Are you sure? Didn't you say you were in the middle of reading it? I believe you can apply for an extension at the library's front desk. No, it's okay. I was kind of just looking through it. It's actually pretty boring. I mean, did you ever read the title? Let's see. Train Fanatic Rex. The name alone's enough to tell you that it's only for weirdo train nuts. I bet Dad borrowed it to try and get me interested in becoming a railway engineer. I'm not going to fall for his tricks that easily. No siree. So, yeah, feel free to return it for me. Sure thing. Thanks for helping us out. Alright. It was also a Mr. Finney, not a Mr. Finney. Which, you know, whatever. Well, since I'm here, I might as well stock up on weaponry. I also need some of these, but I'll add an equip option in there. At least I can buy 4 grasshoppers. I thought I equipped that 4th pair, but oh, I did. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Now we gotta go to the East Street, Acacia Apartments. It's right here. My fool of a brother refused to return from the downtown district. When I contacted the hospital, they said it's already about time for his release. This is my chance. I need to go get him. Hey, come on, let's pretend to be bracers. Ha! Take this and that. Yeah, bracers are invincible! Some bracers are. Most bracers just kind of suck. A young couple moved in next door recently. When I went to greet them, I was met by an energetic girl with twin tails and a quiet black-haired young man. I seem to recall them claiming that they're bracers. I would imagine they're a reliable pair of youngsters. Excuse me, are you Miss Clarissa? Oh yes, how may I help you? We're here on behalf of a support request we received from the city's library. Are you borrowing any books from the library that you've yet to return? Oh, I am. I completely forgot about it. Oh dear, I'm afraid this book is long overdue by now, isn't it? It appears she had a lapse in her memory and forgot to return it. I suppose I'm becoming more forgetful with age. I'm sure Noelle wouldn't let me hear the end of this if she found out. Anyway, please wait here for a moment while I get it for you. This should be the one. Mark and the Witch, Part 1. Oh, this book. What's up, Elle? You read this before? Actually, yes. It's one of the most popular fairy tales at the library. Whenever my neighbor Serena goes to work, she always asks if I can watch after her little brother. So I thought it might be a fun idea to read books together, which led me to this one. I'm glad he seemed to enjoy the story. Oh, really? I kind of want to read it now, too. Well, thank you very much for your cooperation, Miss Clarissa. Oh, not at all. The pleasure was mine. Believe me, I'll make sure to return books on time from now on. Or at least, you know, try to. wanted to go see Joshua and Estelle, but I guess I can't. Hi boys, how we doing today? Didn't know you had enough free time to waltz into your rival's headquarters like that. If you guys are still free, do you want to take some work off our hands? No, that's quite alright. We're actually on duty right now. Alright, this was the Racer Guild's receptionist, Michelle. Or Michael. We met him a little while ago. I don't think we'll ever get used to the level of sassy dishes out. Oh really? That's too bad. Well, I think you should all get going now. Wait, why? Yeah, why's that, pal? Don't mind me, just talking to myself. The Racer shift schedule is posted. Man, the racers in this game are kind of, for lack of a better word, bastards. Right, check the notebook. Morges Bakery on West Street. Oh, I gotta freaking. Yes, go to the admin district, return the books, and complete this quest, and go to the bakery on the other side. Oh, you're back! Were you able to collect all of the overdue books already? Sure did. Here you are. Train Fanatic Rex, Marking the Witch, and then Prominent Female Figures. Great, looks like you managed to collect all 3 of them in one piece. Thanks again, I'm glad to have a group of reliable folks like you to count on. I'm honored to hear that from you. I believe this completes your request. Sure does. Sure does, Tio. Thank you so much. You'll probably hear from me again in the future. Sounds good, we'll be waiting for you. Alright, now we gotta go over to West Street. Our way over there. Also, there's a couple of interesting things here. What do you have to say? Snow gelato and vanilla ale, huh? You guys got some decent grub. Barca Casino. Oh. I think I'll go for a couple of rounds today. I'm beginning to think that you have an addiction, Randy. He should be patrolling, but he always ends up getting carried away in the casino. We're supposed to be gathering intel, so I won't tell him not to play at all. Just try to show some restraint, Randy. In order to play games in the casino, you must exchange mirror for medals at the front desk. You cannot exchange medals for mirror, but you can exchange them for prizes. I could get some fun stuff out of that. But not right now. Morges Bakery's right here. Yo, Lloyd, how's it hanging? You in the mood for some bread? Don't just you in the mood for some bread, me. You already know why we're here. You sent a request to the Triple S, right? Huh? Did I? Please notify any other Oscars on the premises of our arrival. Come on, Oscar. We aren't here to mess around. Oh, yeah, I remember now. I wanted to see if you guys could help me gather some ingredients for a new kind of bread. Our usual supplier's been running late, so we're kind of low on stock. Ah, gotcha. Well, you can't bake without any ingredients. Truer words have never been spoken, so will you guys give me a hand? If that's all you need. If that's all there is to it, you can leave it to us, Oscar. So what kind of ingredients are you looking for? Well, I've got plenty of butter and flour, but if you can find me 4 fish fillets and 3 monster eggs, that'd be great. That's it. We can totally find those on the outskirts of the city. That's convenient. We'll try gathering them as we deal with our other support requests. On the outskirts of the city, huh? Which outskirts are we talking here? Should I try these in? Freaking go hunt around for some baddies.
それでは、はい、お疲れ様でした。はい、お疲れ様でした。報告はでは。
Alright, so turning those reports. Let's go to West Crossbell Highway. Seems like it'd be fun. This is West Exit, just past here is West Crossbell Highway. There shouldn't be anything there pertaining to our current investigation. Okay. East. Step out. Take the Ourbus from East Street. So, opposite side of where I'm at. Got it. Alright. So we're gonna go head out there and see what we can see. Orbital bus is... I guess we'll go out the East Crossroad Highway. Oh, shoot! Missed it. Man, you kidding me? You got any idea how many trips the bus makes? I'm pretty sure it comes by pretty frequently. According to the schedule here, the next bus will depart in approximately 2 hours. It's that long of a wait? Doesn't sound like as frequent as you were hoping for, Lloyd. Well, that's just great. And here I was hoping we could make it to the hospital later. That's not even mentioning the other areas we still need to visit. Right, we had just decided on how to proceed with our investigation. Given the circumstances, could we not just simply walk to Armorica Village? Huh? Tio? You for real, Tio Tot? Judging by the distance shown on the map, I would estimate it takes approximately 1.5 hours to walk there. Conversely, sitting and waiting for the next bus will result in a 2.5 hour trip. Wouldn't it be more efficient of us to simply walk to Armorica? When you spell it out like that, it certainly does make sense. I've actually heard stories of how beautiful the countryside along the road can be. Perhaps it'd be more enjoyable if we think of it as a fun little hiking trip, right? Dude, these gals seriously trying to convince themselves this would be a jolly good time? It's painfully obvious they've never trekked the highway by foot. What are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing really. You know, monsters tend to roam around the highways. Are you girls okay with that? I hadn't thought of that. However, we've ventured into the geofront, so I think we'll be fine if we run into a few monsters here and there. Additionally, I still need to accumulate more combat data for my orbital staff. Participating in more skirmishes is a necessary task. Well, alright. If both of you are dead set on walking, then we'll do it. Right, we should get going. I'm starting to get a little excited. Had I known this would happen, I would have prepared us lunch. We could have had a cute countryside picnic on the way. That is true. Should we depart soon? We'll arrive at the village by noon. I am certain we can replenish our energy there. Hey, Randy, it's up to us to protect them if they get exhausted. Yeah, I got this, man. Yeah, we're the men. Randy and Lloyd. Lloyd and Randy. Randy Bannings. Alright. Alright, let's beat some butt. Lots of EXP, can throw them out. Take him down, Randy. So none of these are what I was looking for, item-wise. Leather jacket. Welcome to the Crossbell Watchtower. We don't know what it's for either. Ah, goddess, it hurts. The grass is clipping right through me. It is. I love it. I love it. These are probably going to give us my monster eggs. Yep. So I need 3 of those and 4 fishy fillets.
やっと行くぞやっ
さてと
行くぜ
行きます。そこです。
よし
So I should be
私と
freaking
バン
trying
ね。
to
おっしゃ
scan people.
さてと分析を開始し入手しました。
Oh, we can second water up.
さて
おっしゃ
Can't get him,
ちょろい
Rando.
ぜ
Still missing an egg, huh?
やっとえいっとやっやせいや
しまっ
Oh,
た。
I got bush.
立て直さないと。
わかった
了解です。
俺の番だなさせるか
任せて。私の番です。データ収集終了しました。
I don't know where I'm gonna get a fish fillet at.
やっや
Probably
よ
not
っし
from
ゃ
this bird.
畳みかけるぞ行くぞせやここだよっしゃまあこんなもんかね
No, I need monster eggs, not fresh eggs.
せいは
データ収集を
俺の番だ
開始します。行きます。分析を開始し入手しました。
俺の番だな
Huh?
や
はいそこです。さてそこ
俺の番だなおっしゃ俺の番だなや
さてと
任せろ
Alright, so far so good.
ちょろいぜえいっと
みんな気をつけて。
任せろ
私の番です。ドライブ開始。
行くぞ
Alright.
やっ
お返しよ。
That's counter.
さてと
おっしゃ甘いってろ
はい
よしさあまだ
Alright,
ま
I'm
だ
gonna start cutting out the battles until I can figure out where I gotta go. Silver brooch. I thought you were supposed to serve the people.
せいと
Oh,
行くぞ
he got me.
みんな
Alright, so I got me into a 2 battle chain. It's when you it's when you trigger multiple enemies fighting. Or when they're close by to each other.
敵続けてくるわ。私の番です。えい
任せろ
さてとそこです。
Alright.
お返しです。
任せろ
任せて。みんなごちそうになった。
よしやや
さてと
You get a point.
さてそこです。
任せろ
任せて。上出来かしら。
Now that's how you do it. Alright, so I have all the monster eggs that I need. Still don't know where to get the
Yeah.
fish fillet, though.
よっしゃ畳みかけるぞよしそう
今だわ。みんな
はい
行くわい。ここです。よかっ
Massive
た。
Ocho. Nice. Alright. Moving on. Oh, fish fillet.
サリア
Can I just buy those then? I wonder. I freaking wonder. I'll meet you back at that spot in town if I can. You're right there. Right, so I don't think we can actually buy the fish fillets. I checked around the ingredient seller in the market, and I don't think it's possible. So I think we just gotta find them randomly out in the wild around here. Right. See you guys back in the second screen. All right, we are back here. We need to be, sort of.
やっは セイト
Can't fish yet because we don't have the tools, right?
やっは
Unless we're just not around the proper side.
えいは
かかってきなさい
任せてくれやっは
行きます
行くぜ
さてえい
俺の番だなこれが俺たちの力だセイトえいは
We're not ready to fish yet.
やっはよっしゃ
One of each sequence type of nuts. Hold on, man. Bunch of chests over here. Oh, I didn't freaking talk to that chest.
やっやセイはセイト
Lame.
チャンスだよしファイト畳かよし上出来だ
Contest for this chest brought to you by the International Maker Crossbow. Visit us for premium secret exchange rates. I might. Or I might not.
えいはとっとと
Easy chart. It's empty, but the woodwork is amazing. Is it chestnut?
えいは
先生か
俺の番だせや
始めましょう
ここよっしゃいっまこんなもんかね
Steel wrist. Can you feel how hard this chest is? I could bench press your entire party. Ah ha ha ha. Looks like we've hit a fork in the road. I'm pretty sure we have to go north in order to reach our Marika village. Bingo, taking the road to the left is going to lead us in the right direction. This is a bit tougher than I was anticipating, Tio. Agreed, my initial estimation has led to a disastrous miscalculation. These monsters roaming around the highway aren't helping either. You two look like you're about to pass out. Oh boy, how about we take a breather, ladies? No, I think I'll be okay. What about you, Tio? As much as I would love to admit defeat right about now, I was the one who suggested we walk, so I must persevere. Well, as long as you're okay with it. Just remember that you can't take much more of this. You can always ask old Randy here for a piggyback ride. Or would you rather ride on my shoulders? I strongly and unequivocally refuse. Do not treat me like a child. Furthermore, I doubt you would be satisfied with someone of my stature riding your back, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, sure enough, I'd rather have a chick with voluptuous. Hold on a second, you're making it sound like I had ulterior motives. Randy, she got you hook, line, and sinker, Randy. Anyway, let's keep moving. I'd be surprised if we didn't run into more monsters, so let's take it slow and steady. Don't be afraid to let us know if you need to take a break, Teal, alright? Roger. It's a bus stop. The regret on your face is as clear as day, you two. I'm pretty sure this way leads to Tangram Gate. Yep, the Calvardian border is over this way. The CGF's deputy commander operates out of Tangram Gate too. Oh, really? I was unaware. Let's avoid any detours for today. Sounds good, man. Let's get our butts to our Marika village.
敵出現。
よし
I still somehow managed to get a preemptive attack.
おっしゃ
私の番です。私の番だ。
俺の番だね
さてそこ。
Easy peasy.
おっしゃここだよし
私そこ。
おっしゃよしまだまだいける
Alright. Easy double peasy. Alright, bring Old Armorica Road. We'll investigate this area.
やっ
See if we can get some stuff from these axe
よ
beams.
し一気に行くぞ
え、オッケーです。え、
These are axe beams, right? Golden axes. Eh, close enough.
行きます。分析を開始し入手しました。
Ooh, these are
What's
stay
up?
weak to fire, huh?
エニグマ駆動ほら
はい。私の番。なんとかなったわね。クラフトゲットです。
Beam Zanber. Zanber beam.
せいてや
Next time, I'm using a lock. That's nice.
せいと
Alright, let's take down the
先生
bees.
可能。今だわ。始めましょう。行くわい。
I wasn't actually expecting this to freaking murder him so bad. What? Murder him so bad that I did?
せいはえい
What the hell is this thing?
かかってきなさい。分析を開始し入手しました。
Killer Dandy. Weak to fire and weaker to earth.
よしやりや
さて、
任せろ
Oh, it
ま
explodes.
こんなもんかね
That's a little annoying. Gate is locked, so I guess I can't get those two chests quite yet.
やや
みんな
Oh,
気をつけて。
任せてくれせやおっしゃエニグマ駆動
分析を開始し入手しました。任せて。
straight up weak to water.
そこ。
Alright, shouldn't be hard.
さてと。エニグマ駆動。
任せてくれや
さてと。
行くぜ任せてくれエニグマ
任せて。
駆動
そこ。はい。行きます。
俺の番だなや任せてくれ
任
Easy
せて。
peasy.
私の番で。はあ、これで一安心です。
や行くぞみんな俺の番だなおっしゃ
You nice countering. But
私の番ね。そこ。私の番です。分析を開始し入手しました。
antidote, antidote, and black
私の
pepper.
番です。エニグマ駆動。
俺の番だなありがとうおっしゃ
Pretty easy peasy.
行きます。
よしそうこれが俺たちの力だ
Grasshoppers. Crap. Is this chest half full or half empty? Neither. It's completely empty.
えいとさあよし一気に行くぞやっ
今だわ。みんな行こい。
That was good.
さてと。
行くぜちょろいぜ
And that's Armorica Village. So we're actually just gonna call it here for now. Well, everybody, this has been Ark Nova playing Trails Sub-Zero. Until next time, stay cool.